Unit 2, we are still on 2.1. We're getting to part 4 now. And we're still going to look at multiplying with variables. We're going to now say, what if I have one term multiplied by more than one, so let's say many terms. So if I have right, please notice the brackets. It means that I'm multiplying the A by each of the B plus C plus D. So you go back to the A and you multiply it by the first one. That gives me an AB. Then you follow your sign, plus. Then you go back to the A and you multiply it by that, AC. Follow your sign, plus, go back to the A, multiply it by D, AD. I could also have it the other way around, A plus B with a C at the end. Now I would start with the A, multiply by the C. Follow your sign, plus. Then take the B, multiply by C. Okay, remember also that AC and CA mean the same, but we generally prefer to write them in alphabetical order. So we prefer the AC form. Okay, let's look at many terms times many terms. It is pretty similar to what we've done now. We must just make sure that each one had a turn to be multiplied by each one. So say for instance I've got A plus B, let's make this a minus C times an X minus Y. You start with your A and you multiply it by the X. Then I'm going to do A times negative Y, so my sign is going to be negative AY. Then go back, positive positive B times positive X is plus BX. Go back to the B, B times negative Y is minus BY. Go back to your C, now I've got minus C times X, so it's minus CX. Last one, negative C times negative Y becomes positive CY. So you start from the left and each one must be multiplied by each one. Let's do an example. I'm going to incorporate quite a bit in here. Notice again the work of the brackets. Remember our BEDMAS, you must do the brackets first. I cannot subtract anything from the 10 yet. So if I do this, I've got to keep writing the 10 minus. I can't drop all my brackets because everything that I'm getting from this must be multiplied by the negative. So I'm going to keep my outer brackets. Right, now, first times first. This has an invisible 1. X to the 1 times x squared is x to the 3. Then go back, x to the 1 times minus 1 is minus x. It's not wrong if you keep writing to the 1, but you don't have to. Right, now we've done the x. Go to the plus 3 times x squared is 3x squared. plus 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Right, so I still have these brackets. Brackets, 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 they are so important. If I now multiply the negative in, it's again an invisible 1. It's a negative 1. And when I multiply that in, the brackets now disappear. So negative 1 times x to the 3, negative x to the 3. Negative times negative, positive x. Then minus 3x squared plus 3. Now look for like terms. Are there any terms that I can add? Well, the x's, I have an x and an x squared and an x to the 3. They're all unlike. But I do have a 10 and a plus 3. I can add them. Right, so for our final answer, we're going to write them with the exponents running down. So the first one is negative x to the 3. Remember the sign to the left. Then negative 3x squared. Then plus x, and then the last one is plus 13. Right, one more example. If I give you a plus b brackets squared, that means a plus b times a plus b. Right, follow your rule. Let's go on here. A times a squared, because really they're all to the power of 1 now, plus a times b is ab. Go back, plus b times a is ba, plus b times b is b squared. But remember, a, b and ba are the same. So again, they each have an invisible 1 in front of them. So the a squared doesn't have a friend. Let's write him. Then I've got plus 1ab plus 1ab. Remember, I prefer alphabetical order. So that is plus 2ab's plus b squared.